We are Heart FM, Cape Town Speed.
Right, 18, it is now to 9 o'clock. We've got a couple of things we need to do before we hit the road, before our weekend gets underway. One of which is to catch up with the Mayor of the City of Cape Town, Executive Mayor Geordin Hill Lewis, pulling into the studio. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Nice to be here.
Fantastic. Before we get down to the business of running the most beautiful city in the world, Jules, go.
Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. I see you out of the studio again.
Yes, I am, and I'm working.
Okay, well, that's a refreshing change.
Come, say what you wanted to say.
I don't know why Tara is finding this very entertaining, because I think Tara is behind this.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, because she wants me out of the studio when you're there so that she can have all your attention.
I did not orchestrate this. I didn't even know that the mayor was going to be in this morning.
How many visit to the studio where you just coincidentally happen not to be here?
Mr. Mayor, you'd be very happy to know that I am in KZN and I'm here to represent Cape Town, to tell everyone here in KZN that we are the best run city in the country.
Lovely. And tell me, are you betting on one of the horses tomorrow? Who are you backing?
I haven't decided yet. But
it'll
maybe.
be a horse from Cape Town.
Yes, it will definitely be.
I saw there's a horse called Winchester Mansions.
Mm-hmm. That's
the one that you want.
That's the one I said I want. Okay,
so
you've just confirmed it.
I know nothing about it. It might be a donkey, but it's named after the Cape Town Hotel, so we must back it.
Okay, I'm on it.
Right, just in keeping with the theme of a world-class city and world-class infrastructure, because just anything underpinning anything that claims to be world-class is its infrastructure. We've got the largest sewer upgrade in the country, which is due by 2025. I know you've been intricately involved there. Just give us an update.
Yes, I would never have said 18 months ago that I'd be this excited about sewer upgrades.
About sewerage, yes.
But it is so important to the quality of people's lives in our city, and this is a very exciting project because firstly it's a massive project. It's 750 million rand. It is the entire Cape Flats main sewer lines 1 and 2, so it serves a huge number of communities. But yesterday I went to go see it, and actually they are using this robotic machine that goes underground and lays the new pipe without ever having to dig up big trenches, which saves a huge amount of time and inconvenience for communities. You'll remember, for example, do you remember that main road project at Muizenberg? How long that took? I mean, that was because when you dig up the roads, it's a huge thing. So this is using this underground robotic technology to lay the pipes. It's very, very impressive to see. And it's going to make a huge difference to the service experienced by communities all the way from Athlone, basically, all the way down to Mitchell's Plain and Strandfontein. So it's a huge project.
Is it a project aimed at solidifying the sewerage network, or is it one that looks to expand?
Yes, well, that particular mains sewer pipe, both of them actually were laid in the 60s, when large portions of the Cape Flats were laid out.
Yeah,
and it has never been upgraded since then. So what happens is you'll see many communities dealing with sewer spills because the pipe is far too small for the number of people who live there now, and in some places it's just really old. It's an old concrete pipe, and concrete breaks over time. So this is going to last for another 100 years, and it is much bigger and more reliable, and that means that it's going to serve those communities much, much better. But this is, Aidan, just one of the, I mean, this is a big one, it's 750 million, but it's one of the nearly 7 billion rand that we are spending on sanitation upgrades over the next 3 years. Just the next 3 years, 7 billion rand. The lion's share of our infrastructure money is going to water and sewage upgrades.
Mm-hmm. I know you've mandated your teams to deliver 100 kilometers of upgraded sewer network. Is that a doable figure? I mean, I don't think we fully appreciate the scale of what happens under the roads and under the ground that we walk on in our city. But I mean, there are just hundreds, possibly thousands of kilometers worth of connected pipes and so on.
11,000 kilometers in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So you know, the city used to be doing 25 kilometers a year, which sounds like a big number, but when you know the scale of the full system, 11,000 kilometers, and you do the sums, that means that you are only replacing your full sewer network, I think it's once every 400 years. It's not fast enough. You've got to upgrade much faster than that. So I said, can we do 100? 100 was the city first said, well, that's going to be very difficult because the construction firms who do this work will not be able to scale up quickly enough. Actually, the opposite has happened. We've had a terrific response from the local construction industry. There are many more people working on this pipe replacements around the city, and we are going to do 100 kilometers. I think we might even do a few more than that every single year of this first term in office. So that will make a huge difference, and it already is actually in those places where it's already started to happen. We are seeing those sewer spills and blockages coming down instantly.
How serious a problem would sewer spills be?
It's big, I'm afraid. It's big in parts of the city where there are far more people living than the area was designed for. So where there is huge density, and unfortunately that is mostly in poorer neighborhoods, in townships and elsewhere. There you're getting frequent sewer spills because the pipes can't handle the volume, and then it just comes up. So there you're getting very frequent sewer spills, and I knew that this was a problem coming into office. If you go all the way back, you'll remember on my very first day I went to go and look at sewer spills in Khayelitsha, and to see the numbers coming down is very nice indeed. It's encouraging.
All right, I know the conversation in the main has been about the big sewer upgrade project. However, we need to talk trains. There's a lot going on. I know the city for a long time has been agitating, saying to national government, devolve the power to us. We'll take over the rail network. They almost was an agreement in principle or an understanding, and it seemed to be heading that way. And then the transport DG just changed that completely. Where are things at the moment?
So we had this decision way back in March of 22, just over a year ago, where the national cabinet of our country, the national cabinet of South Africa, said this is going to happen. Trains are going to be devolved to quote-unquote capable metros. Then we had radio silence. And worse than radio silence, we started to get confusing messages. This minister said that, then this minister said that, and so on. So we wrote to the president and we said, can we just get clarity? Is this still going ahead? This is the decision your cabinet took. We are ready to go. We are keen to work with you. Let's get cracking. Then a few days ago, literally 2 days ago, we had a very nice statement from the Director General of the National Department of Transport, who said, he was speaking at a rail conference in Gauteng, in Joburg. He said that, in fact, it is absolutely still their plan to devolve rail to quote-unquote capable metros. We believe we are capable. We believe we can show that we are ready to go. And so our message to them is thank you for the clarity, but now let's get moving. Let's get working on this. It's a big job. This is not going to happen in a month or two. So, there's a huge amount of technical work that has to get done, and we want to get started.
Yeah, they indicate the timelines. It's all fair and well saying, yeah, we will, but I mean, it's the when.
Yeah, exactly.
And every month, every quarter, every year we lose in a lack of rail infrastructure. It's just so much harder to reclaim and rebuild.
I couldn't agree more. So he committed in his speech that there would be something called a rail devolution strategy that will be published before the end of this year. And so we'll just have to hold them to that. I really agree with you that South Africa loves documents and strategies and committees and working groups and so on. We must just get started.
Damn it.
Just roll up your sleeves and get started. So we are keen to do that, but we'll keep pressing them.
Okay, good stuff. I'm going to park it there and relieve you to go and do the business of running a city.
Thank you very much. Just speaking of the business of running a city, I must just tell you something very funny that happened yesterday in Hanover Park when we went to go look at the sewer project. They've got this very fancy little camera rover on this little buggy that you control with a remote control, and it goes into the sewer pipes and it checks the condition of the pipes and it looks down there and everything. And so the thought crossed my mind that it was kind of like giving the whole city of Cape Town a colonoscopy. So I leave you with that image as I go off to start my day, and you go off to do yours.
I would not have guessed that's where the conversation. All right. He's off to go and colonoscopize the city. If that's even a word, there we go. It's our Executive Mayor Geordin Hill Lewis. We'll catch up with him again really soon on Hot Breakfast.